Zunism, a faith that once dominated the region, reduced to almost nothing due to the rise of the Saffarids, leaving Firas, who in 870 led the last resistance for his people, ultimately failing. So today we see if we can kick out the Saffarids, revive the Zunists, and completely rewrite history. And also we're on the road to 100,000, so if everybody watching subscribed, it means so much to me. Thank you. So here you can see the last of the Zunbils. So in the face of Muslims' incursions into Zabulistan for the past 2 centuries, the Zunbils remained independent. Until recently, the Zunbils met their match in the formidable warlord Amir Amaran. That is the ruler of the Safarid Grand Emirate. And after their defeat, some of the Zunbils, like our cousin here, just basically got vassalized by the Safarids. But we escaped captivity and raised a large force in the Zunbils' homeland to maintain nominal independence. So that is how we start today. I've chosen my side. The Zunbils' fate will soon be determined. And if you are wondering, this is the RAREST mod, which if you're not using, you definitely need to start using. It adds so much content. But as you can see, we have an aspiration: assert Zunbil independence. Firas must step up and become a true champion of the Zun, the justice giver, and ensure the Zunbil's long-term survival and that of his people's old way of life against the odds. So we need to completely control the region of Zabulistan, which shouldn't be too difficult, right? That's not too bad. Then we need to be an independent ruler who is of king rank or holds at least 12 counties and remain Zunist pagan. And for that, we gain a bit of prestige, we gain special soldiers, and we gain a nice chunk of development. But we do have some bonus objectives: to directly kill at least one of the 3 Safarid brothers, and also take a decision to restore the idol of Zun. So that is our challenge. Create Zabulistan, see if we can kill one of the 3 Safarid brothers, and you know what? We are going to try and kick them out. We want the Safarids to lose their hold on our region as well. So it's not going to be easy to take over them or kick them out, whatever happens. And we're pretty much surrounded by people who are quite a bit more powerful than me. I think the smartest thing to do, to be honest, would be to try and get a nice alliance. And we have these people up here, 1,300 men. I think that could be very useful. Ooh, and we do actually start on a claim on this county right here, which if we look, I believe, yeah, that's the full region of Zabulistan. So we need 1 county claim off of these. Then of course we need to become a king or something, which is going to be way harder, but let's try and take our time, do one thing at a time. Now, one thing we also need to do is kill one of these, and we could request an incursion, so that's something we could do later on to try and weaken him, and then maybe when we go in for a fight, it'll be much easier. Oh, and we actually start with an 85% chance to kill him. I'm assuming, yeah, we've got some agent on our side who I guess really do not like him. So let's just get on with that straight away, and let's see if we can do one of the bonus objectives. Right now, he's actually attacking somebody. So I say, you know what? Let's go for our claims while he's busy. We can call our ally as well. So let's just hope he's more focused on that war. That gives our ally a chance to come down and kind of save us. No, he is coming towards me. So we're going to run away and go meet our ally. We do not want a fair fight, right? That's not what we're about. I mean, if he's going to siege our land, maybe we can sneak past and get our own siege on. No. The murder scheme was just exposed, taking it down to a 35% chance. Nah, I don't think that's gonna happen, is it? Assassins, so the time has come. My agents are in place. One of them will pay the assassin the very night the deed will happen. Another will ensure the wall is unguarded. A third will leave a subtle trail of candles to his bedchamber. Everything is in place. You know what? Let's give it a go. No way. It seems to have been difficult to get Amir Amaran by himself, but once the assassin finally did, he was not long for this world. I have covered my tracks well, and if anyone suspects me for being behind the attack, no one dares say it out loud. So we actually got him, and we got some more bonus stuff for outliving our rival as well. So we finished one of the bonus objectives. You know what? Let's go in for the fight. It says we're going to win, actually, so if we can get in there quick, we can stop them sieging anything and defeat their armies. Ah, we're a little bit too slow. Our allies fully saved up. And if we look now, the Safarid is held by his brother, and he's shrewd, he's loyal, skilled tactician. This guy, maybe even scarier. How about we do a little bit of murdering on you as well? That seems like a good plan to me. Now we're going to jump in here anyway, siege the wall target, and hopefully we should win this pretty soon. And look at that. They may actually be losing the other war as well now. Yeah, look at that. He's down to 700 men. So this guy's going to defend as well now. Oh, God. Okay. So this guy to our south just declared war on me for all of my land. And if we lose, we become his vassal. And we lose practically all of our land. I think we might be left to like one county. So we need to try and defend this. We do have a daughter that we can probably marry off for some sort of alliance now. Yes, that is huge. I'm sorry, daughter. He is 54, but look, it's kind of got to be done. You can help me. Definitely. You can come to both my wars. We'll try and end this one first if we can. There we go. Sieged his capital. We're now on 100% on that one. So, I believe we should control the whole region of Zabulistan. Yeah, we do. So now what we need to do is be an independent ruler who is a king or holds at least 12 counties. Now, right now, our realm size is 4. So, the best bet is probably to become a king of Kabulistan, which would allow us to kick these people around here. We're quite weak at this point, so we may not have too difficult of a time becoming a king, but then we are left with trying to kick out the Saffrids, which are way more powerful than us, have insanely powerful allies, and are pretty much terrifying. So, that's good. We're a meal to die for, so the next Safarid ruler, my agents have prepared for weeks. The cook has been bribed to look the other way. The poison has been acquired, and the duck was gifted to him alone. It will be rubbed with the poison, and the bed of herbs will mask the smell as it is served. The deadly bitterness will be the last thing my target ever tastes. 79% chance. Still not great. But look at that. We are on a roll today. The bird became the last thing he ever ate. So who's ruling them now? Could murder a child, but there's still some of the siblings left. And I think, should we see if we can take them all out? I mean, we're on a roll right now. We haven't even had to pay for any agents. So let's just keep trying. See if we can take all of the brothers out. Why not? There we go. All our allies are here. So let's march down. And as long as we defend this, we're good. If we lose this, we're in massive, massive trouble. Like, this fight decides the game for us. The fact they're running is a great sign. But can we catch them? Yeah? And yeah, our allies are here. So there we go. No problem. And we'll just start sieging his land instead now. And we should be good. Let's just hope the Saffrids don't attack us. He may be a child, but still way more powerful than us. He accepted a gift for a plush and exotic carpet, and we're now up on this scheme to an 84% chance with 2 agents, and once again, I didn't have to bribe anyone. So let's see. Can we take out the 3rd one? Yes, we can. And no one even suspects my involvement. Let's go back to this family, and there is one of them brothers left. I mean, I only had to take out 1, but if we can take out all of them, yes. And there we go. Defended that, no problem whatsoever. And he had to pay us 123 gold then. So we have a decent chunk of money now. Like, defending wars can be such a massive money maker. It's incredible. Right, drink of life. This one's only a 45% chance. I mean, do we have anyone good to invite? Not really. Let's try it. Oh my God. How did we get all of them? But unfortunately, my agents were seen, and the bribed servants didn't hesitate to reveal my involvement. He looked thirsty. So we're now a murderer. So we have a -15 general opinion. But if we look at the Saffrid dynasty, the main brothers, who are the rulers and stuff, they're all gone. There is a big problem, though. You see Muhammad, he's going to hate us forever, basically, I think. He's going to grow up and probably get even more powerful. But you know what? We're not going to kill him. He's just a kid. We'll give him a chance. If he attacks us, then it's fair game. But if he leaves us alone to grow and build up, then maybe we'll fight later on. Please, I don't want to fight you yet. But right now, we only have 3 stacks of skirmishers, which is not great. We do have these amazing horsemen, but very, very, very expensive. I think we don't have much money. I don't think we're going to be making a lot of money today. So I think we should build kind of a cheap army. So skirmishers and bowmen, we can max them out as well, which is fantastic. We're just gonna station them anywhere, let them build up, and let's get back to war. I was just about to go for this county here, but as you can see, he's now defending a sponsored conquest of his land, so I might have to let that get taken over and then maybe see if we can step in and get it. Also, the Taharids, what the hell just happened? Wait, what? They just vassalized a bunch of people, I think, out of nowhere, and they're now massive. Way scarier than the Saffrids, who are actually falling apart right now. The Taharids, yeah, they just took everybody. So, I mean, the Saffrids, they may be on their way out. They're down to just 300 men already. And as you can see, a lot of vassals have gone independent as well. So, they're not doing too good right now. But there we go. That war's over. I'm assuming he defended it then. Problem is, he does have them mercenaries now. But you know what? I think we can still defeat him. So, let's just get in there. We're going to call... I think this guy would be enough, and he's way cheaper to call. So, we're just going to call our smaller ally, just so we're not spending too much prestige. Although, we may be able to win this anyway without allies, to be honest. Right, he left his capital, so I'm going to jump on there. And we have a Sun player here, Lacan. So we're going to go with that. Make sure he's educated, because we have a lot of stuff coming up that we need to do. We are in a rough position right now, swarmed around with a lot of powerful Buddhist rulers. And then we got the Taharids, now the Saffrids. I mean, we're going to be in for a tough time. They are coming back to fight. It is close. Let's just see. Our allies are on their way, but they're not going to make it for this fight. But if we can win, that would be huge. Sadly... what are you doing? You could have... That guy could have made it, although my rival died. So, good riddance. I'm happy with that. Oh, no. Oh, no. The Taharids, they're coming for us. Oh, God. Can we defend this? I don't know. We just had a son, so that does give us an opportunity for another alliance. But looking around, they're all very, very weak. Right. Oh, but if we lose this other war, we owe a lot of gold. What are we going to do? But this defense war is way, way, way more important. Oh, run. I'm just going to try and get my allies to come towards me, and let's see if we can defend. The Taharids have over 3,000 men, so they are way more powerful than us. But our best bet, I think, is just get in there while we have the defender bonus on our capital, before they even have a chance to siege it. Come on, our allies are there. There's some more coming behind me. Let's just get in there. Our allies should come and join. Are they quick enough? Oh, they're very, very slow. Get in. Come on, get in. Quick, quick. Yes, okay. Our allies did manage to defeat them in the end. So we're only up 5%. And if we defend this, they owe us 633 gold. So defending this, very, very, very important. So you know what, actually? I'm going to surrender this first war. That does put us in a little bit of debt, but at least now we can all focus on the single war, which is way more important and will give us a lot of gold. So we're just going to start sieging around the borders. Anytime they go in to try and siege, just rush back. We should be able to defeat their armies no problem. Now they're even weaker. Oh, they did manage to siege that. As long as they don't siege our capital, I think we're good. Are we quick enough? It feels like we're not quick enough. They seem to be sieging very, very fast. Yeah, right, we got the defender bonus as well. They didn't get to siege it, so that's huge. We should be able to wipe them out, no problem. Look at that. We absolutely destroyed them there, killing 1,600 of them, taking us up to 72%. And there we go, another siege in their land, and we have won that. And now they have to pay us 704 gold. Yes, please. So we were 200 in debt, it looks like, but we're now up to 500 gold, which is way more than we had any hope of getting otherwise. So I think that turned out pretty well for us. But sadly, we are going to have a truce with this guy for quite some time. So instead, we're going to have to focus on this guy here, who, if we look at it, he's currently attacking for that land. He seems to be losing. He's down to less than 200 men, and his allies have a combined total of just over 500 men. So this guy has gone very weak now. The Saffrids, though, building up their power once again. Is that the same guy? He's now 20? Wait, what? Is that the... How is the kid now 20? I mean, it is him. I swear he was like 5. Wait, what? Is it not him? I have no idea. Surely that's not the same person. I can't remember his name, but surely he's not 20 already. And you know what? We have a little bit of money. I say let's max out now a stack of armored footmen as well, just to buff up our army a little bit, make them a little bit better, because I'm assuming that the Taharids are probably going to fight me again at some point. So we definitely need to be prepared for that. And there we go. The struggle phase just changed. So now we can do conquer county wars. So we're going to waste no time. And this time, I'm going to be honest, we don't need our allies, which is great. Although our army is very expensive to keep raised. So we're going to try and do this as quick as we can, because we're losing 6.8 gold per month right now, which it's not great. We can get a duchy claim. You know what? No, we don't need it right now. We can just push claims. So actually, let's not bother with that. We'll just start converting the faith. Let's get all our land to follow our faith. So if we're going to bring the faith back, the people need to believe as well. 99%? Like, really? Oh, there we go. I did tick over, though. So there we go. We can end that in just 1 Yeah, that is really, really big for us. And we don't have a truce with this person. The ruler has changed. They seem a little bit more powerful, but that seems to be mercenaries because they're defending a war again. They have defended so many wars. And we got some nice prisoners we can ransom off for a nice chunk of change as well. So with all them ransomed off, we're back over 500 gold again. And I just noticed, you can see my cousin here. We kind of don't like each other. And I'm his primary heir. He is a vassal of the Saffrids, but if I was just to, you know, quickly murder him, I would pick up another county for free. So we are doing that, definitely. And you know what? While these people are busy at war, I say let's start our war for their county as well. Now, they're just holding their capital. Let's just hope my men are enough to defeat them because they have a good chunk of men. No. Right, well, I guess we're calling some allies then. One of our allies are at war, so we can only call one. Problem is, we got to sit around now and wait for our allies to get here while draining over 7 gold a month. So hopefully our allies are kind of quick. And there we go, 95% chance. Let's do it. And just like that, we inherited the extra bit of land down here, look. And of course, as we are not able to just go as his vassal, that land gets freed from the Saffrids and instead gets moved to my realm. Now, what we're going to do, we are just going to grant it away to a vassal who for some reason absolutely hates me. That's great. I know, I just made you a count. I just brought you up from being a peasant to a ruler of some land and you despise me. Okay. Well, you can be my steward, fine. There we go. With our allies here, let's march in. We should be able to win this now. And we only got to siege one county as well. So this should be a nice quick war. Although it's cost us a lot of money. There we go. So enforce that. And did we get any nice prisoners? 100 gold? You know what? I'll take it. That's not too bad at all. So that leaves us with one more county left. And we can become a king, which will fulfill the main objective of completely controlling Zabulistan, which we already do, and then being an independent ruler who is a king. And of course, we're still Zunist pagan. And after that, our only goal that we're going to focus on is taking down the Saffrids. We don't want them to rule anymore. So that is going to be a big goal. Okay, well, you know that vassal I landed down here and he kind of hated me? Well, it turned out he was sleeping with our wife behind our back. We now have our wife in jail, and I think it is time we do a son trial. I believe this is just unique to this decision, so it can go a couple ways. She can die, she can get freed, or she can get blessed by the sun, and she gets freed. So you know what? Son trial. Let the sun decide her fate. Zun's judgment. On the final eve of her trial, she does not move as we approach. One of the servants put a flask to her parched lips, but the water runs down her chin without response. Zun has spoken, the flamen declares. Hands raised towards the heavens, the woman is guilty. It is Zun's will, so she died. She was executed through sun trial on our orders. Good. Now all my children, yeah, they like me. Why do her siblings... Okay, her siblings hate me. That's fair enough. But it's not my fault. You can't blame me. We're getting remarried anyway. So let's see what's about. That's probably the best thing we can get. That's not too far away. So let's make that marriage. And now to create the kingdom title, we're going to need 2 duchy titles. So this guy over here, what we can do, we can now usurp his title. It does cost 250 gold. But you know what? Let's do it. We now hold 2 duchy titles. So once we get 500 gold, we now meet all of the requirements to become a king. And with our truce up with him in 9 months, we can go ahead and pick up that final county as well. So then we will hold the entire de jure kingdom. Perfect. And there we go. Let's march in there. We should be able to do this quite easily. He does have a decent amount of allies, but I'm going to try it on my own first of all. You know what? We have allies. Let's just call them. Just in case. But either way, we're going to waste no time. We're going to jump on a siege. Now, allies did just lose a battle down there, so that's a great start for us. But they have one more county left. If we can just get down there and siege this other county, they lose, and we don't have to do a single battle. Oh, no. Really? They were just too fast. That is so unlucky. It seems we're going to have to go and fight, I guess. But you know what? It's our only hope. We have the best commander we can lead in. Let's just get in there and hope we manage to take them down. Oh, no. We've also gone through all our money. Oh, it's going back the other way. Oh, that is huge. At the start of that battle, we were losing that. Enforce. There we go. Now, we've been through all of our money. So that does mean we need to now try and save up 500 gold. And neither of our prisoners are worth anything. So, it's great. And if we look, we can see that we hold all the de jure land. So we just need that gold now, which honestly may take some time to get. Now, it seems we are able to raid. So I say maybe that's the best way to get this money. Just raise all as raiders and let's just start sieging everybody's capital and let's see how much money we can make. We can also get golden obligations and then move our spy master onto find secrets and say, go to the Safarid's capital and see if you can find anything we can blackmail with. There we go. So a quick raid there. That has got us 100 odd gold. Not bad at all, but still need to do that 5 more times. So we're now up to 173 gold. We've raided a lot of the weaker people, but we kind of need to raid more. So we're going to have to carry on. And let's just hope we do not get attacked. We got some prisoners as well from that. So that's another 40 gold, which is not too bad. Yeah, that was my fear. Our army just got completely destroyed. But we're still up a decent chunk of money, so that's not too bad. We're halfway there. Maybe we can get lucky with some events as well, and that can take us to 500. And we did just become illustrious, so we can do duchy wars, which is nice. But I think first of all, let's just make sure we're focused on becoming a king. That is the best thing we can do. What is this? One moment I am enjoying a nice walk in the sunshine, and the next I am covered in excrement and wallowing in the mud. Once I have furiously wiped the excreta from my eyes, I find the culprit with ease. Boza sends his regards. The peasant hanging out of the window screams before fleeing the scene. Pathetically, I try washing one fur I particularly treasure in a nearby stream, but it's clear that it is beyond saving. Now this is personal. Comes on Nemesis, and we try and seduce his wife. I will clean myself in his blood. We try and murder him. Now it's personal. Is this going to work? I don't see this working. No, 0% chance. That's not ideal, is it? Well, you know what? Fine. Murder it is then. Where even are you? You're over here. Do you want to come to my court? I don't know why we're rivals. Don't know who you are. Oh, I did have him in prison. Wait. It was the guy. So remember that guy who was with my wife and now my wife is dead? I thought I'd take a chance, and what I did was I banished him. So now he's just got this to happen. You know what? You're actually dead. Like, you're actually dead. Let's send a gift to your wife. She might like me a bit more. 25% chance. Right, let's see. Now or never. So we have a 30% chance. So the trellis below Umma's window look less than sturdy, but nothing will come between me and my longed desire. At the end of the perilous climb, my fingers curl around her windowsill. Umma, open up, my sweetness. It is I, Firas. I tap on the shutters, but no one answers. What did you just call my mother, you aromatic pig? Is that... Oh, she's in my realm, because their daughter, of course, is my vassal after him, but because he's banished, he's not allowed inside my realm. So he's over here while his entire family is inside my court. Now that failed. But this girl just called me a pig. Like, you're not getting away with just calling me a pig. Your family's losing their land now as well. Like, I was being kind of nice by letting you stay. Not so much anymore. We're going to kill him and we're going to remove any chance of ruling his family has. Like, they've lost everything now. And there we go. A 49% chance. Not ideal. Can we swap our spy master onto support schemes? Now up to a 61% chance. We've got our wife to court intrigue. 63% chance. Not ideal. Cask of wine. Boza survived the incident. Well, we're going to carry on. We're not done just yet. And there we go. If we look at the decision, one of the bonus objectives, the one we still haven't done, is to take this decision. And now we are able to do it. So the only thing that will be left of our aspiration will be becoming a king. But we can restore the idol of Zun. So let's do it. In the days of yore, our predecessors maintained a beautiful idol of Zun, where devotees of the justice giver could praise him and receive his blessing of the priests who dwelled there. Yet dark days soon fell upon us, when we loyal followers of Zun had to wait in the shadows, hoping for the era when he would be properly honored again. Today, that era has arrived. With the revival of the worship of Zun in the area, I have set aside funds for an organized effort to rebuild the idol. This large and imposing structure is crafted from pure gold and replete with the eyes of ruby. So we get a nice bit of piety for that, and our fervor increases, and there we go. Now that the idol of Zun stands proudly, we now have a decision to offer riches. There we go. Nice. And we defeated her in that tyranny war. So I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to revoke your title. Wait, he's her primary heir. So if I execute her, he's back in our realm. So what I can do, he's also changed religions. Now he's back in our realm. We can revoke his title. And that means we have a chance to imprison him now that he's back with our realm. So you know what? We're going to get him this way. That kind of worked out for our favor somehow. There we go. So if we do that, he is now back in our prison. We've had a long history together. I landed him. He slept with my wife. We booted him out, killed our wife, and then he started attacking me with peasants and, you know. But you know what? It ends now. What we're going to do, we are going to give him a son trial. We'll be fair. Please don't survive. On the final eve of his trial, we find him unconscious, but still breathing. It is a miracle, the Flamen declares. Hands raised towards the heaven. Zun has spoken. The man is innocent. It's Zun's will. He leaves the prison. Oh, he looks pretty dead to me. We try and, like, make sure he's dead. Yes. And we got away with it. I don't care if he survived the trial. He's dead now. So finally, we can put that little thing to rest and maybe give the land to somebody else who is not going to kill me. Or do anything to me, maybe. We'll see. Okay, so we just had a little bit more radium. We got 2 prisoners. I think, yes, there we go. That has taken us over 500 gold. So at last, we can create the Kingdom of Kabulistan. There we go. We have done it. I'm not sure how the aspiration works. Like, I think I've done it. But I don't know if it doesn't say if it's done or not. I've never used it before, so I might be missing something, to be honest. But if we look, I completely control the region. I'm an independent ruler who is a king. I'm still Zunist pagan. I killed like all of the brothers and I have taken that decision. So maybe I've just been given the rewards and I haven't noticed. That's probably what happened. Oh, spoke too soon. Aspiration fulfilled. I admit, I didn't think I'd get this far. Where I began our resistance against the Saffrids, my main goal was to simply secure our position against their fearsome armies and the armies of others who sought to destroy us. Yet, here we are. The Zumbil kingdom restored, our foes humbled, Zun triumphant. Praise the sun, the justice giver. So look at that. Look at all them bonuses. I think it's going to be completed everything as well. We did all the bonus stuff as well. So 1,500 renown. All of our counties get +1 development. And then we also get 1,000 piety and 1,000 prestige and a 500-man army. So if we look, we got our host, which comes with tribesmen. So not the best army, but you know what? It's 500 men for just becoming a king. So I'll take it. Taking us to 3,000. The Saffrids, oh, they're doing so bad right now. We do have a claim on Sistan somehow. I don't know where I got that from. They're defending a tyranny war. It could be our opportunity to, you know what? Let's just step in there and take a big chunk of land off them. Let's do it. Do we have allies? We have no allies, but we do have a lot of children who are still unmarried. So let's make the biggest alliances that we can because, trust me, we are going to need them. Like, yeah, they might be weak right now, but if you think about it, once they inevitably lose this tyranny war, the next ruler's probably going to have some peace and they'll have like a fresh army and stuff. So, gotta be quick. But while we wait for our allies, because they're so weak, I'm just going to jump in there and start sieging straight away. Okay, so that war just ended, and his capital has moved into the land we're going to take, which is actually amazing for us, because that's going to make them even weaker. Plus, it's going to be much easier to siege and hold their capital. So, actually, that war worked out so well for us. Although they're no slouch, they got a lot of men. Our allies are just getting you, though, so that's pretty good timing. Oh, what just happened? So our allies went into battle and actually captured him. So we can enforce that. Now, our land is looking like some sort of shape. But, you know what? It's pretty big. Oh, their land just absolutely collapsed. What are they left with then? If we search by rank, they just have a couple of small people around now. We have one of them as a vassal. But, yeah, they're done. They're actually just fully done. So, that is a success. We successfully brought back the Zumbils. That's going to look weird in a thumbnail, isn't it? But we did it, and we successfully did all the bonus objectives, and even completely destroyed the Saffarids, our greatest threat. So hopefully you enjoyed that. And remember, we are on the road to 100,000 subscribers. So honestly, everybody watching subscribe, it would mean so much to me. But thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.